Hey guys, this is Chelsea's husband Matt. Probably don't see me much in these videos because this is mostly Chelsea that does the cat work. So you know if you see me, it's kind of either a weird situation or an unsafe situation or something like that. But right now it's just kind of in the middle of the night going to a swamp. So I figured I'd tag along. She's just picking up a couple of traps right now from one of her cat cohort people. I don't know, but we're getting the traps and we're going over to catch cats in a swamp. And I'm tired, and this is a weird thing to do, but also a good thing to do. All right, see ya.
So we are going to a colony that is at a duck pond. It's really swampy. It's in the brush and it's behind some people's houses. And they live there with the ducks. And we got about, 12 kittens from there that went to rescue. A bunch of different litters that were really sick. Just gooey eyes, horrible diarrhea. Very sick kittens. Which is, what you would expect of living with the ducks. And not having a lot of food. So we are going to go try to catch a lot of the parents of these kittens so that we don't have a repeat of that and lots more litters. We've fixed 3 adult cats from there, 2 moms and a male, and we're going to go try to get a bunch more.
Alright, so we got our traps from the van. We got 4 of them.
Yep. And then I'm going to set them down in these bushes because I put some food here before to try to get them used to going down there. And it's kind of protected and it's away from the walkway, so it'll be nice and safe. And they had some of their kittens down in between this shed, and so I know they go over in this little area a lot.
Okay.
The hardest part is always finding even ground that you can put the traps. But I'm going to stick it down in there. I'm going to put some food in it.
Just so the trap doesn't roll?
Yeah, and cats don't want to walk when there's huge gaps, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like, they don't want their feet to be like on a tightrope walk. It's a little tricky to go way back. I'm actually going to try to set this and then carefully put it in backwards so I can still reach where the food's going to go. So let's try that.
Oh, there goes one now.
A cat?
Missed it, but yeah, just one of them scampered off. Blair Witch Cat Project.
All that bread. Look, there's a thing of ducks. Duck eggs.
Oh, yeah. Do you not ever just feel super sketchy with the cat stuff you do?
I do.
It's funny.
And I wish the dogs weren't in such pain. Because it's really a problem. Of course, you're going to get
We got one.
Let's see the one that we fixed before. I think it's the only one that we fixed before.
Does it have a tipped ear? Yeah, it does have a tipped ear.
It does.
Already been caught.
You gotta check it every so often because you just never know. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any more. Oh, I have so many weeds in my hair. Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be any more flat ground right there, so I'm going to have to.
2 down, 2 to go. So we kind of ran out of flat ground. So we came up to the more the top of the hill. Have you ever had the cops question you what you're doing?
Thankfully, no.
It totally seems like someone would call the cops on you in a situation like this.
Yeah.
Like someone like close to people's backyards in a swamp area.
Yeah, a lot of times I've had, a lot of times it's people's backyard, or it's their barn, or it's maybe a public place, but it's really well hidden, like by a dumpster or in some bushes. So I've had people question me, but not ever like the police or anything. So, in fact, one time when I was here returning a cat that I fixed, the neighbor was asking, like, are you going to start to feed them? We don't want them here, really. And I said, I'm fixing them so that there's not, like, they keep the mice down, but I'm fixing them so there's not a ton of them around. So, I
Yeah.
reassured him, I'm doing a good thing. Like, I'm not doing a harmful thing.
May we leave?
You know how I wrote signs? Little papers? I think we should tape the papers to the trap saying, this is what we're doing. In case someone comes in the morning before I do.
Okay. So it sounds like we already caught one. Poor little things. They do get scared, but it's for their own good.
Honey, come here, let's get you covered. Okay, let's look at you. And you're not one that we got before. So you get to get fed.
How old would you say that kitten is?
Oh.
It's not very old, huh?
Probably less than a year, yeah. Maybe 9 months even.
Well.
Alright, so we just set all the traps and we already caught 2. She had caught one by the time we got there, the other lady that set them, and then I caught one when we went back to the car to get something and come back. It already went in, which means that they're hungry and they're ready to be trapped. So I'm hopeful that we'll have a good, successful time.
That was so sketchy. Holy cow. We were in people's, not really people's backyards, but we were so close and it's nighttime and we're in a sketchy place.
You can kind of see into their backyards, but that's
Chelsea's so brave and she's going to get arrested one day.
That's what we do. If it's someone's barn or backyard, you can set it in the daylight, But if it's a place like that, you kind of have to set it at night, as annoying as that is. But when it's warm, and if you can do it in a safe way, really safe way, then you can leave it overnight, and that's what we did. We're gonna leave it overnight, the rest of them. The thing is that this is what it takes. You have to do this, because if you rescue all those kittens that we rescued from there, you end up with 15 kittens. If you don't fix the parents, if you don't go into the duck poop swampy area at night to fix the parents with smelly cat food and they're feral cats, and you have to take them to the vet and get them fixed and then bring them back. If you don't do that, then you're going to end up with 15 more kittens, and then more and more. And the ones there are ones that don't make it. There are ones from that really sick group that didn't make it, with lots of care and lots of medicine and fluids and everything. They just didn't make it because they were really sick. And if you ever want to help kittens or have the situation be better for the neighborhood or anything like that, you have to fix the adults. It's the only solution. And it's kind of an adventure. It's kind of exciting, How many are we going to catch? Are we going to catch any? I really like that part of it, and a lot of people don't. But if you can handle that part of it, do it, because it's so needed, and it's really the only way. It's the only solution. All right, we got this little one, a little girl. You can tell from the orange on her. I haven't seen that trap yet. But we've got a little one in here. Got a little one in here. Same color, we'll get you covered. So if you don't already have newspaper in the trap when you're trapping, then when you get to a safe place where they're not going to escape, you want to just safely, you want to escape, huh? You want to safely slip in the puppy pad. Just open it a tiny bit. I can't do it one-handed, and just slip it in. All right, here they are in the garage, nice and cool and quiet, waiting to get fixed. Waiting to go to the clinic soon. We got 2 more. We caught a little mama that we'd already fixed before. So we let her go, and then we caught 2 more. One looks like a big male, and one looks like a either young or a little female. Oh no, definitely a female, because she's got the orange tortie spots. There's a lot of tabbies and tortie tabbies, which is like the orange patches. So we have 4 to be fixed for tomorrow. She saw another little kitten. She saw a little Siamese kitten. So she's going to keep setting the kitten trap to try to get that one. And then if we catch another adult, that's great too. Get more fixed. But we at least have 4 to be fixed for tomorrow. We've fixed 3 before, 4 this time. So we're making some progress. Hopefully we can get more and more and get them all done pretty soon. One sad thing that we did see, and I didn't video this, but there was a little black kitten that was dead. And the kittens that we had taken and put into foster homes, they have just been really sick. They've had colds, they've had goopy eyes, they've had really bad diarrhea, and they've needed like 3 different kinds of meds. When kittens get diarrhea, most of the time they need meds. And these guys especially, I think with all the duck poop around and the swampy water, and before we found them, they haven't had anyone feeding them. So, you know, who knows what they've been eating, you know, lots of mice and birds and things, but not quite enough nutrition for the moms. So anyway, they were just very sick. So it wasn't super surprising to find a dead kitten. We did think that we got probably all of them, and obviously we didn't. One of the number 1 rules of trapping is there are always more than you think. That's why we do it. That's why we fix the adults. Are the adults going to have a perfect life? No, but they're going to have a much better, much healthier life than trying to keep little sick kittens alive and fighting, you know, the males with fighting and everything. So we do it for that, and then we do it for the kittens. We do it for the kittens that don't have to be born into that don't have to suffer and die when they're like 9 weeks old, like this kitten was. So we're just gonna keep trapping and trying to get all of them and contain the whole situation, where all the adults are fixed and all the kittens that are young enough are in foster homes, and then the cats will stay there, the adults, but they'll be fixed and they'll be healthier and they'll be vaccinated. Hi, honey. There you go. Back to the duck pond. You're okay. Come on, bud. You're gonna go free. There he goes. Okay, Mama. Bye. There you go. Okay, come on. There you go.